Ladies and gentlemen, gather round, because we're about to embark on an exhilarating journey through the golden years. Turning 60 isn't a stop sign, it's a neon-lit invitation to the most vibrant, meaningful chapter of your life. Life, that wily old teacher, has a way of throwing curveballs, and by now you've learned a hard truth. The support systems you once counted on, like family, might not always be there in the way you imagined. Your kids are off conquering their own worlds, friends might be caught up in their own dramas, and the world keeps spinning faster than a disco ball at a 70s dance party. But hold on to your hats, because despair is not on the menu today. Instead, we're diving into 5 spectacular pillars that will not only keep you standing tall but have you dancing through life with joy, purpose, and unshakable confidence. These pillars are your ticket to a life that's not just lived but celebrated. So let's crank up the music and build a foundation that'll make your 60s and beyond the stuff of legends. Pillar 1. Your health. The rock star of your life stage. Imagine your body is the star of a blockbuster movie, you are the director, and it's time to give it the VIP treatment. Your health is the rock star that keeps your life stage lit up, and at 60, it's ready for its close-up. This isn't just about dodging colds or aches. It's about strutting through life with energy, independence, and a swagger that says, I've still got it. Let's get real. When you were 20, you could pull an all-nighter, scarf down a greasy burger, and still feel like a superhero. But at 60, your body's like, excuse me, we need to talk. Years of skipped workouts, sugary snacks, or burning the candle at both ends start sending you bills. Think creaky joints, low energy, or pesky health issues like diabetes or high blood pressure. Ignore your health, and it's like letting your rock star trash the stage. You lose your freedom, forced to lean on others for help. That's not the encore you want. But here's the electrifying news. It's never too late to rewrite the script. Start with movement, because your body was born to groove. You don't need to bench press a Buick or run a marathon, just move every day. Picture this: a morning walk through the park, birds chirping, sun warming your face, maybe a playlist of your favorite Motown hits pumping through your earbuds. Or try a gentle yoga class. Those stretches will have you feeling like a limber cat in no time. If you're feeling spicy, join a dance class, swing, salsa, or even Zumba, and let your inner Fred Astaire shine. Even 20 minutes of daily movement keeps your muscles strong, your joints flexible, and your heart singing. It's not a chore. It's a love letter to your body, saying, you're still a star. Next up, fuel your rock star with the good stuff. Eating well isn't about boring diets or waving goodbye to ice cream forever. It's about giving your body the VIP treatment it deserves. Load your plate with colorful veggies, think crunchy carrots, sweet bell peppers, and leafy greens that make you feel like a garden goddess. Add juicy fruits, lean proteins like grilled chicken or fish, and healthy fats from avocados or nuts. These aren't restrictions, they're superfoods that keep your energy high and your body fighting off trouble like a ninja. Cut back on processed junk, sugary sodas, chips, and fast food might taste good for a minute but leave you sluggish and vulnerable to chronic conditions. And hydration? Don't skimp. Water's your secret weapon for glowing skin, sharp focus, and a body that's ready to rock. Sleep is your backstage crew, working magic while you dream. At 60, those 7 to 8 hours aren't optional. They're your nightly recharge. Skimp on sleep, and you're like a rock star forgetting the lyrics mid-concert. Create a cozy bedtime routine. Dim the lights, sip some chamomile tea, maybe read a good book, or listen to an audiobook if your eyes are tired. Ditch the late-night TV or scrolling. Your brain needs a break to prep for tomorrow's show. Quality sleep repairs your body, boosts your immune system, and keeps your mind sharp enough to win at trivia night. Don't forget your checkups. Regular visits to the doctor, dentist, and eye doc are like tuning your guitar before a gig. Catch small issues early, high cholesterol, blood pressure, or vision changes before they steal the spotlight. And mental health? It's part of the package. If stress or sadness creeps in, talk to a counselor or trusted friend. Your mind deserves the same TLC as your body. Taking care of your health is like polishing your Oscar. It's a declaration that you're here to shine. It's your foundation for staying independent, chasing dreams, and living life like the rock star you are. So, grab those sneakers, whip up a smoothie, and let's keep the stage lights blazing. Pillar 2. Financial security, your golden ticket to freedom. Now, let's talk about the green stuff, money. At 60, financial security isn't just a nice to have, it's your golden ticket to a life of freedom, choice, and zero stress-induced gray hairs. Not that we're counting those. Think of money as your backstage pass. It lets you enjoy the show without worrying about the price of popcorn. Financial security isn't about being a millionaire. It's about having enough to live with dignity, chase your passions, and sleep soundly knowing you're covered. Picture this: you're 60, maybe retired or winding down your career. That steady paycheck you've danced with for decades might be taking a bow, but the bills? Oh, they're still front row, waving their hands like overeager fans. Rent or mortgage, groceries, utilities, and let's be honest, those sneaky medical costs that seem to pop up like uninvited guests. Without a solid financial plan, stress can steal your joy faster than a sold-out concert. But fear not, because you're about to become the CFO of your own life. The cornerstone of financial security is savings. Think of it like building a cozy nest egg, one that grows fluffier with time. If you've been saving for years, kudos. Keep nurturing it. If you're starting late, don't panic, every dollar counts. Set up a savings account and make it it a habit to tuck away even small amounts regularly. Automate it if you can, like setting up a direct deposit to your savings. It's like planting a money tree that'll shade you later. Investments are where the magic happens. Your savings shouldn't just sit there like a lazy cat, they need to stretch and grow. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or even real estate can help your money multiply over time, thanks to the wizardry of compound interest. Not sure where to start? Chat with a financial advisor. They're like your personal money coach, guiding you to smart choices. Even modest investments now can turn into a cushy safety net later. For example, putting $100 a month into a balanced fund at 60 could grow significantly by 70, giving you extra wiggle room for life's surprises. Debt, on the other hand, is like a clingy ex who keeps showing up uninvited. By 60, aim to kick debt to the curb. Credit card balances, car loans, or lingering student loans, yep, they're still a thing for some, can eat up your resources, leaving you stressed and strapped. Make a plan, list your debts, tackle the high interest ones first, and pay more than the minimum if you can. Paying off debt is like shedding a heavy backpack. You'll feel lighter, freer, and ready to run toward your dreams. Healthcare costs deserve a special shout out. At 60, you're likely eyeing Medicare, but it doesn't cover everything. Dental, vision, or long-term care can hit your wallet hard. Consider supplemental insurance or a health savings account, HSA, to cushion the blow. And don't forget about emergencies. Life loves throwing curveballs, like a broken water heater or a sudden trip to the ER. An emergency fund, aimed for 3 to 6 months of expenses, is like your financial airbag, softening the impact. Financial security isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's the freedom to take that dream trip to Italy, spoil your grandkids, or sign up for that pottery class you've always wanted. It's knowing you can help a loved one or weather a storm without losing sleep. Start today, review your budget, cut unnecessary expenses. Do you really need that 5th streaming service? And make your money work as hard as you do. Your golden ticket is waiting, grab it and live the life you deserve. Pillar 3, purpose, your North Star for a life that shines. Alright, let's get to the heart of what makes life sparkle. Purpose. At 60, you're not just a collection of years, you're a masterpiece of experiences, wisdom, and dreams waiting to be unleashed. Purpose is your North Star, the glowing light that guides you through each day with meaning and excitement. It's not about what you did in the past, it's about who you are now and what sets your soul on fire. For years, your purpose might have been tied to big roles, raising kids, climbing the corporate ladder, or keeping the household humming like a well-oiled machine. Those were epic chapters, but as they wind down, you might feel like the script's gone blank. Kids move out, work slows down, and suddenly you're wondering, what's next? Don't worry, that's not a dead end. It's a wide open stage for your next act. Purpose at 60 is about rediscovering what makes you tick. It's the joy of waking up and thinking, I can't wait to do this today. It doesn't have to be world-changing or Instagram-worthy. Maybe it's volunteering at the local animal shelter, where those wagging tails make your heart soar. Or teaching your grandkids to bake your famous chocolate chip cookies, passing down love with every sprinkle. Perhaps it's finally picking up that guitar you've eyed for years or writing the memoir you've always dreamed of. Purpose is personal. It's what makes you feel alive. Why does it matter? Because purpose is like rocket fuel for your soul. Science backs this up. People with a strong sense of purpose live longer, stay healthier, and smile more. Who doesn't want that? It's your shield against the blues, keeping loneliness and boredom at bay. Purpose gives you a reason to leap out of bed, even on rainy days, and reminds you that your story is far from over. Finding your purpose starts with curiosity. Grab a notebook and jot down answers to these questions. What brings me joy? What am I good at? What do I want my legacy to be? Don't overthink it, let your heart lead. Maybe you love gardening, join a community garden and share your green thumb. If you're a storyteller, start a blog or join a writer's group. Always wanted to learn something new? Sign up for a class, pottery, photography, or even coding. Yes, you can be a tech wizard at 60. Volunteering is a goldmine for purpose. Helping at a food bank, mentoring kids, or knitting blankets for charity connects you to others and makes the world brighter. Your purpose might shift over time, and that's the beauty of it. At 62, you might be all about painting watercolors. By 65, you could be leading a book club. Stay open, try new things, and don't be afraid to fail. Every misstep is a clue to what lights you up. Purpose is your North Star, guiding you through life's twists with meaning and magic. So, shine bright. You've got a universe to illuminate. Pillar 4, resilience, your superpower for conquering life's storms. Life after 60 is a wild ride. Think roller coaster, not merry-go-round. You'll hit highs, lows, and unexpected loops, from health hiccups to losing loved ones or adjusting to new realities. What makes the ride epic? Resilience, your superpower for conquering storms with courage, grace, and a dash of sass. Resilience isn't about dodging challenges. It's about riding them like a pro and coming out stronger. Let's be honest, aging comes with plot twists. Maybe your knees creak like an old rocking chair, or you're grieving a friend who's gone. Relationships shift, roles change, and the world doesn't always play nice. Resilience is your ability to face these truths head-on, feel the sting, and keep moving forward. It's not pretending everything's peachy, it's saying, this hurts, but I'm not done yet. Think of resilience like a rubber ball. The harder it gets thrown, the higher it bounces. You've already got a lifetime of road bounces under your belt, heartbreaks, career setbacks, maybe raising kids through teenage chaos. Each one taught you something, and at 60, you're a resilience ninja, ready to tackle anything. Building resilience starts with self-compassion. You're human, not a superhero, though you're pretty darn close. Those regrets or what-ifs from the past, let them go. Write them down, forgive yourself, and focus on the present. Mistakes aren't failures, they're battle scars that prove you've lived. Treat yourself like you'd treat a dear friend, with kindness and a big hug. Perspective is your secret weapon. When life feels like a punch to the gut, step back and ask, will this matter in 6 months? A year? Most setbacks are temporary, and zooming out helps you see the bigger picture. Journaling can help. Scribble down your thoughts, and you'll often find clarity sneaking in. Or talk it out with a trusted pal. Sometimes just saying it aloud shrinks the problem. Stay curious, too. Challenges are teachers in disguise. A health scare might push you to eat better or exercise more. A falling out with a friend could lead you to new connections. Ask, what can I learn here? And watch obstacles turn into opportunities. And don't bottle up emotions. Grieve, cry, laugh, scream into a pillow if you need to. Processing feelings is like clearing the stage for your next act. Connection fuels resilience. Isolation is a joy killer, but staying engaged with friends, hobbies, or community groups keeps your spirit buoyant. Join a walking club, take an art class, or just call someone to chat about life. Movement, both physical and mental, keeps you nimble. Stagnation? That's resilience's kryptonite. At its core, resilience is hope with boots on. It's believing that no matter how dark the storm, there's a sunrise waiting. At 60, your resilience is your superpower, turning life's wild ride into a thrilling adventure. So, strap in, hold tight, and show the world you're unstoppable. Pillar 5. Community. Your VIP squad for life's party family is fabulous, but at 60, you might notice they're not always your go-to crew. Kids are busy with their own sagas, spouses have their own battles, and extended family might be scattered or out of sync. That's where community struts in, your VIP squad for life's big party. Community isn't about a packed dance floor, it's about a few true blue pals who make your heart sing and your life sparkle. Think of your community as your chosen family, the folks who get you, cheer you on, and show up with a casserole or a laugh when you need it most. They're not tied to you by blood or obligation, but by something deeper, mutual respect, shared giggles, and a love for life's highs and lows. A tight-knit squad of 5 beats a roomful of acquaintances any day. Why does community matter? Because humans are wired for connection, and at 60, that need doesn't fade, it grows. Loneliness isn't just a bummer, it's a health thief, linked to everything from depression to heart trouble. A strong community is your antidote, keeping you engaged, uplifted, and wrapped in a warm hug of belonging. It's the difference between watching life from the sidelines and being the star of the show. Building your squad takes intention, but it's a blast. Start with the folks already in your orbit, old friends, neighbors, or that cousin you always click with. Reach out, call, text, or invite them for coffee. Don't wait for them to make the first move, you're the party planner. Nurture these bonds with regular check-ins, whether it's a weekly chat or a monthly game night. Share stories, listen deeply, and laugh till your sides hurt. Expand your circle by chasing what you love. Join a book club if you're a word nerd, a gardening group if you're all about blooms, or a choir if you've got pipes. Volunteering is pure gold. Serving meals at a shelter or reading to kids not only feels good but introduces you to kindred spirits. Places of worship, community centers, or even online groups, hello, Zoom, are hotspots for connection. Be open to new faces. Your next bestie might be the person you meet at a pottery class. Quality is king, so choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, challenge you to grow, and make you laugh till you snort. If someone's always negative or draining, it's okay to politely step back. Your energy is precious, and your squad should feel like a sunny day, not a thunderstorm. Community isn't just about fun, though there's plenty of that. It's your safety net when life gets wobbly. A friend who listens when you're down, a neighbor who checks in during a storm, a group that rallies when you're sick. These are the threads that weave a rich, resilient life. At 60, your community is your VIP pass to a party that never ends. So, send that invite, join that group, and let your squad make your golden years pure gold. Here's the grand truth. These 5 pillars, health, financial security, purpose, resilience, and community, aren't gifts dropped in your lap. They're yours to build, brick by glorious brick, and that's what makes them so darn powerful. You're not just along for the ride, you're the director, the star, and the cheering crowd all in one. At 60, you've got the wisdom, the grit, and the heart to make these years your masterpiece. Start small if you need to. Take a 10-minute walk, stash $10 in savings, try a new hobby, forgive yourself for an old regret, or text a friend to catch up. Every step strengthens your foundation, and before you know it, you're standing on a stage that's rock solid and dazzling. These pillars aren't just support, they're your launchpad to a life bursting with joy, meaning, and adventure. You've already lived 1,000 stories, and the best are still ahead. Your 60s and beyond aren't a curtain call. They're a standing ovation waiting to happen. So, grab your script, polish your pillars, and step into the spotlight. The world's waiting to see what you'll do next, and trust me, it's going to be spectacular.